They say if you hear your own voice calling you from the dark, run. In the vast, silent deserts of the American Southwest, where the red sands stretch to meet an endless canopy of stars, there are stories the Navajo people do not tell lightly. These are whispers carried on the wind, tales of a creature born from the darkest of magic, a being that can wear the skin of others. They call it the Skinwalker. Imagine for a moment the world of the ancient Navajo, a world deeply connected to nature, where medicine men held immense power, revered for their ability to heal and maintain balance between the human world and the spirit world. They were pillars of their communities, conduits of positive energy and sacred knowledge passed down through generations. But what happens when that sacred power is twisted? When the desire for healing is replaced by a thirst for absolute control? According to the legend, long ago, some of these gifted individuals turned away from the path of harmony. They sought not to heal, but to dominate. They delved into forbidden rituals, ceremonies so dark they were considered a corruption of all that was sacred. In their quest for forbidden power, they crossed a line into the realm of profound evil. This act granted them a terrifying ability, the power to shapeshift, to become any animal they desired. A wolf, a coyote, a crow, an owl. They could wear the skins of the wild, moving with unnatural speed and stealth. But this power came at an unspeakable price. To seal their pact with darkness, to unlock this malevolent transformation, they had to commit the most unthinkable act of all. They had to take the life of someone close to them, a family member, a friend, someone whose loss would create a permanent void. That innocent blood, it is said, sealed their curse forever, binding their soul to this dark path. They were no longer healers. They became something else entirely. They became skinwalkers. Once the transformation is complete, the skinwalker haunts the night. It's said they can run faster than a speeding car, covering vast distances of desert terrain in the blink of an eye. They are masters of mimicry, able to perfectly replicate the voice of a loved one, to lure unsuspecting victims out into the desolate wilderness. Imagine hearing your mother, your brother, or your child calling your name from just beyond the safety of your home, their voice laced with a strange urgency. It's a terrifyingly effective trap. Countless stories have been passed down through generations. People report seeing glowing, non-human eyes staring at them from the darkness just outside their windows. They hear strange scratches on their doors and roofs, or the sound of someone trying the handle, only to find nothing there when they look. Some tell of hearing familiar voices, their own name whispered from the shadows, a chilling invitation into the unknown. The legend warns that those who look into a skinwalker's eyes for too long are never the same again, if they return at all. This fear is so deeply ingrained that many locals, especially those of Navajo descent, refuse to even speak the creature's name aloud. There's a powerful belief that saying its name is like an invocation, a beacon that draws the creature closer. It's a sign of respect for the power of the unknown and a measure of self-preservation. When strange footprints appear around your home in the morning, footprints that look half human, half animal, the belief is that it's already too late. It's been watching you. Now, of course, some skeptics say the Skinwalker is just a cautionary tale, a clever story created by elders to keep people away from sacred lands or to discourage them from wandering the dangerous desert at night. A way to enforce community rules and respect for tradition. But for many others, The Skinwalker is terrifyingly real and ancient, tangible evil that still walks the sands under the pale light of the moon. They believe it as a constant reminder that there are forces in this world that we do not understand, and that some lines should never be crossed. So as the sun sets over the desert, casting long, eerie shadows across the landscape, one thing is certain. In the profound silence of the night, where every rustle and whisper is amplified, the legend of the Skinwalker is never far away. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the shadows. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world's most mysterious legends. Stay curious and stay safe.